The Detroit Tigers are 3-0 on the season, and for outfielder Rajai Davis, playing on a winning team is special. For the first 8 years of his career, he was on a team that finished 500 twice. The other 6 years, all losing seasons. Davis knows winning at the major league level is not a given, neither is getting to the majors.
Well, I wouldn't be here without prayer. I wouldn't be here without God. I know I'm not here without God making me who I am.
Draft day had to feel like an eternity for Rajai Davis. In 2001, he was selected in the 38th round, 1,134th overall. Needless to say, he was a long shot to ever play in the big show.
I did the math, and it left me with about a 2% chance of making it to the major leagues from the time I was drafted. The odds were against me from jump. For me not to have faith, I wouldn't even be standing here right now.
But even the strongest men of faith can waver at times. And during his 6-year journey in the minors, there were times of doubt for Davis.
It's been a lot of emotional swings. You know, it's been some times of discouragement, where you felt like, am I going to really make this? You know, am I going to make it to the show, to the league, to the big leagues?
One of the main things that helped Davis make it through the rough times was daily devotions.
To develop a strategy for the guy, the person who owns everything, I mean, I'd rather have a relationship with that guy than anyone else. I mean, he could do things that nobody else can do. He can get me into places that nobody else could get me into. I'm here right now because he got me in.
The 9-year veteran had to sacrifice some things to draw closer to God, which has helped him stay grounded while playing in the big leagues.
Going out, I had to quit that, you know, because that wasn't going to work for me. And I learned that early in the minor league stage. That was like my development into making it to the big league. I had to stay focused on him. And by staying focused on him, all the other things were added.
Rajai is known as a speedster. Anytime he's on the bases, he's a threat to swipe one. And this year, he has his sights set on the big 5-0, 50 stolen bases.
It's tough to put a number on it, but if I was to put a number, you know, 5-0 is the big number. That's the most I've gotten in my career in the major league level in one season. With having the opportunity to play a lot, you know, it's going to create a lot more opportunities to steal a lot more. So, and to take that opportunity added with the wisdom, the knowledge that I've been able to acquire over the years, is just only going to add.
And while Davis hopes he can help the Tigers win their 5th straight division title, he also hopes to be a little more like Christ each and every day.
I realize that it takes a lot of time to be holy, and that's what I want to be. I want to be holy and pleasing to Him. I want to be an example. I want to be an ambassador for His name. I am here because of my purpose. You know, this is just part of the bigger picture for me.
A picture that hopefully includes winning souls and winning games.
Rajai is a guy who is really grounded in his faith. And the big takeaway from me for talking to him at spring training was having a relationship with the Lord every day, each and every day, trying to get with God to see what God will have you to do that day and making time for God. Everybody's busy. Pro athletes are busy, but making time for the Lord.
Well, we've talked about before, the temptations are huge when you're a pro athlete like that. So it's a constant refocus, right? You're constantly making sure you're focused on the right thing. And it seems like he is. That's a guy that gets it.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it. And I know your story's not done yet from your time in Florida. Another one coming up next week.
Still one more story from the Orioles infielder Chris Davis coming off that 25-game suspension. We'll hear what he learned during that time.
Can't wait for that.